Last week, source code pertaining to the earliest Pokemon games to be released in North America were leaked to the 4chan public. There have been similar leaks of other games' source code in the past, legal and illegal. What does our panel have to say about leaking in general? We will discuss that today on Forum 40 for Sunday, April 19th, 2020. Good afternoon, welcome to Forum 40 for Sunday, April 19th, 2020. And today we will be talking about source code leaking in general. Last week, before Forum 40 went to air, the source code for the earliest Pokemon games, Red, Blue, and Yellow, were leaked onto the internet. Now, the sources have been dubious, ranging from the same one as the Space World leak, all the way up to Uncle from Nintendo or whatnot. As we go to air, we're still getting our panel together. And we're going to need some expert opinions on these source code leaks. Still getting these people all together. We've called for a panel, but they have not arrived. And I fear they won't arrive. So let's go to the leaker's thread, which is on 4chan's little VP category. Now it stated what got released were debug builds in the source code for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, North American Edition. It stated that debug builds of Gold and Silver were released, though evidently they were the Space World ROMs. A symbol map for Crystal. There are early translations, references to a 5th version of the Pokemon games, unused Pokemon, trainer sprites, and code in the games. And that is all there is to it. have to ask our panel to get together now, immediately. So we'll be here for the entire half-hour program, no extensions to a full hour, and most certainly no after show. Now, over the years, there have been various source code leaks pertaining to various video games. Whether they were developed on very, very ancient hardware, like a Macintosh or a Commodore, or maybe they were developed on modern hardware, like a Windows computer, or one running Linux. Whichever the case may be, over the years, source code has been leaked from private individuals to the public. Now we'll have to add Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow to the list of games that have their source codes leaked to the public, along with some Fallout games, presumably Grand Theft Auto, and some other games that have their source code leaked because somebody bought it off eBay during a production sale. Alright, no one has gotten here yet. We'll come back. Hopefully we can actually get a conversation together. Please, stay with us. And if you're not joined our server yet, don't worry. We will be bringing the Discord link out to you shortly. Very short. Still having a bit of a tough time getting the panel together. So, I'll have to go on my own for this. So, let's take a look at these source code. Let's take a look at these source code games first. Obviously, we're getting from a dubious source. Okay, clearly I haven't heard of any of these. Okay. Empire, Revolt, Trespasser, Extra Soccer 96, Asteroids, FIFA 97, Falcon 4.0, Sonic Spinball, the Microsoft Entertainment Pack, Pole Position, Dark Reign 2, Wing Commander, Double Dragon 2 The Revenge, Adventure in Time, Rolling Thunder, Tony Hawk's Underground, StarCraft, Monopoly. Okay, and that one came from an actual leak. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, also leaked by 4chan. Mr. Robot and his Robot Factory. That source code is public thanks to someone uploading his source code to the Internet Archive. The Pac-Man the Atari version of Pac-Man. Swashbuckler. Virtua Fighter. And a game named Chill. And now we talk about reconstructed source codes. We have Another World, Boulder Dash, Cannon Fodder, Diablos 1 and 2, Dungeon Keeper, Atari ZT, we go for Yak, Football Manager, meaning Soccer Manager, Half-Life by Valve, KKD and Stream, never heard of it. Metroid, disassembled by the work of several developers. Now, this is before the official source code leaked last week. Red and Blue had been reverse engineered. Pokemon Crystal was also reverse engineered around the same time. Then there was Super Mario Brothers, StarCraft, Stardew Valley, Super Mario 64, The Last Ninja, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Toho Project, Zorgon's Revenge, and WZZT. And interesting about that last one is that it was done with the permission from the creator of the game. Well, isn't that something very interesting? We still don't have our panel, so we'll have to get this conversation in another time. But before I go for my final thought, I want to say we'll be back with it right after this. I want to conclude our program this week by saying that these leaks are nothing new. They happen typically once in a while. This isn't the first time, nor will it be the last time we'll be hearing of source code leaking. I mean, who knows? Maybe the source code for WTXN TV40 could leak sometime soon onto the internet. But whether it's with the station's permission, that is to be determined. But with nothing else to say, I hope you all have a good day. I hope you all have a good week. And Game Center 40 will continue on April 21st at 6 p.m. Hope you all have a good night. Hope you all have a good afternoon. And I hope you all have a very pleasant week.